Hey guys, Jen here real quick. Just wanted to show you what I do when I have an issue that happens during the day. So today my brother came over and helped me get some tube TVs to the street because we have our yearly recycling event happening, and they come by and they pick them up. So these TVs have been sitting in our lawn for about 3 years now and not been picked up. And finally, we just remember that they're going to be having the event. Then they're going to come through and pick them up, which is awesome. And hopefully, it's still on versus COVID. So if not, then they're just going to sit at the edge of the thing until further notice. But what happened was when we had the big, gigantic one that we were both carrying, when I set my half down, it actually smashed my toe a little bit. It landed on my toe, like my big toe. So, like I've done in other videos, if you've been following me, you know exactly the product that I go to right away. If you've been following me for a couple months now. And that product is none other than the CBD muscle rub. Okay, this one says joint and muscle rub, but they changed it to actually just muscle balm now, just because of the labeling and FDA stuff. FDA's always got to get their hand in everything, but it's all good. So it's just basically now it's just considered the muscle balm, but you can use it for joints too if you want to. That's what I'm doing right now, to be honest. So it works either way. You don't have to classify it as one or the other, but. So, what happened is the TV set itself landed right, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but you can't. Sorry, there you go. It landed right here, okay? Right in here, right above, right where my joint is, in there. And all in there and stuff. And so, what I'm going to do right now is, now that I've actually lost some weight from reducing the wheat and dairy in my diet, I can actually put my foot up here on the table without having issues. I'm going to put a little bit of this muscle rub on it. Now, granted, if you have a little bit of nails, it does get into your nails because it's in here, but what I do is I use the base, so it's just not even hardly anything on there. You can't even see it, but just a little bit, like, okay, there you go. A little bit there. You can't really see it because of the light, but see how much is on there? So I just put it right, it's backwards, on my toe right there. I don't know if you can see it there. On the bottom. And I just rub it right around that joint there, and right where it connects to the actual foot. Oh, it's sore. And then underneath too, you want to get underneath on the bottom part there, and you want, and the bottoms of your feet it's the fastest way to get in your pores and system is on the bottoms of your feet. So you definitely want to use the bottom of that toe there, that big toe, and in that crevice there, which is also a VitaFlex point. So it'll help with like wherever that pinched it, which goes to the rest of your body. It's a VitaFlex point. It's like Chinese medicine type of information, like wherever you meridians or I can't even. I'm too tired to speak right now. They're the meridians. There we go. The meridians are throughout your body and they connect to everything. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my side there, my joint where I had my leg up there, because that's starting to hurt a little bit now too. There, so put it on the other side too, because I use my muscles like crazy today at work as well. So just on my back there, and on my side where my hips are, where the joints are, where it comes into the legs. And you just use a little bit. A little bit works a long way. You don't need to use a lot. Depending on how sensitive you are, a lot could actually kind of just be too much for you. But I've got sensitivities too, so I don't use a lot at all. This one, like I said, is a 600 milligram one in here. I have the sample tins that have the 30. Actually, they're. Sorry, I'm right here. Hold on. I'm trying to get out of my purse the little one. This is the little sample tin. It's got 30 milligrams in the whole entire sample tin. It's the same thing as this. It's just small. So sometimes I'll actually just refill this with this if I'm getting low, so I can just have it with me on the go. And if I can get this open because my hands are... There you go. So, see, I've used actually quite a decent amount of that. I mean, it always saves me when I stub my toe here, or if I hurt myself when I'm actually working, moving furniture, things like that. Or when I'm at work and I have to deal with paint cans and I pinch my fingers, or, you know, other things in the paint cans and it hurts and stuff. So anyways, I just wanted you to know about that, and actually in the beginning I didn't even notice. I mean, I knew I did it and I hurt a little, but I was so interested in getting the job done that I didn't even do anything right away. And it's about, I did that around, I got off work at 5:30, about 5 o'clock, about 5 o'clock is when I did it, and it's, 10 o'clock right now. When I just put this on, so that's how long it was taking, but I could definitely feel it when I started to walk down the stairs to put Gramp to bed. That my joints were seizing up pretty much a little bit there, and it was getting harder to put pressure on the big toe, and everybody knows you need your big toe to be able to balance and walk correctly. So I knew I had to put something on that right away to be able to bend it, because now I can kind of bend it. Before I couldn't really bend it. It's still really tight. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it around the ball joint, actually right now, because I didn't put it around the ball joint before. I just put it around the other ones. Woo. So I might as well just do that anyways. And also, if you live in a really humid area, so I just did a little bit on my hand, and I'm rubbing it all around, like in between, and all on the back in that padded area right there, that pad. I want to get it all up in there so that it covers everything, so you get the best maximum penetration type of a thing there. And I'm not going to be walking on it. You can put socks over the top of it to keep in the, I don't know, whatever you call it, so it works better. I'm like half asleep right now, so you have to bear with me on this. So that it just like retains the stuff and it works faster. But beyond that, that's just pretty much what I do. And then I just exercise that joint. Like I said before, you just keep, even though it kind of hurts a little bit, you keep moving it, because it's got to get that that hurt out and those toxins that are in there from the pinch out of your system. So, all right, that's me. That's what I've been doing. You can also follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. I have a lot of videos on there as well. You can follow me on my journey, throughout my healing and my holistic journey from the years, doing a bunch of other different things. And I'm also right now watching a autoimmune documentary. Very, very informal, very informative, very professionally done. Awesome. Lots of good information that is not out in mainstream media and stuff that people want to get suppressed because of the way the culture views health and healing. It's not that they want to prevent anything or do anything. It's just more or less that they want to do it's not preventative care. It's more symptom care, and that's not what we want. If you really truly want to get healthy, you want to do preventative care. You want to get down to the trigger of why you have all these different conditions and different things, and remove the triggers, which mainly also include your diet, a lot of the diet, a lot of these other things. But I'm not going to get into that now. I'll do another video on that later. And hopefully they'll keep the sale on until I can buy it a little bit later when I get my paycheck in 2 weeks. If not, then I'll have to wait for it to come on sale again. But it's well worth it with all the other stuff. All right, love, light, and blessings, everybody. Namaste. I will see you tomorrow on the flip side. Hope you had a happy Labor Day weekend and holiday. See ya. Bye.